This video is mainly to explain you about the histology of cervix. So the uterus, it consists of a fundus, body and cervix. Fundus is that part of the uterus that lies above the opening of fallopian tube, and it is not traversed by the uterine cavity. There is no lumen. The lumen, the cavity that you see within the body, that you call it as uterine cavity. And the lumen of the cervix, that we call it as cervical canal. The lowermost part of the cervix, it protrudes into the vagina. This is the lumen of the vagina. So this lowermost part of the cervix that protrudes into the vagina, that we call it as ectocervix. Whereas the rest of the cervix, that has the cervical canal, endocervical canal, we call it as endocervix. The junction between the cervical canal and the uterine cavity is called internal os. Similarly, the junction between the cervical canal and the lumen of the vagina, that is called external os. If you take a histological section of the uterus, what are the layers that you'll come across from inner to outer? So you'll see the uterine cavity that's lined by the endometrium, and then you'll have a thick myometrium and outer perimetrium. What is the endometrium made up of? It consists of epithelium and the underlying lamina propria. Together they are called mucosa. Okay, what is the epithelium made up of? Simple columnar cells. Okay, the epithelium, it extends into the underlying lamina propria as uterine glands. Similarly, in the cervix also, in the endocervix also, you'll get to see the same epithelium, the simple columnar epithelium, and beneath it you'll have the lamina propria. Okay, but the lamina propria of the cervix will not have any spiral arterioles. And then outer to that you'll have the cervical stroma, that is made up of smooth muscle cells. But the smooth muscle cells here are not the same amount as the myometrium. It is in a lower quantity. And outermost you'll see the connective tissue layer. Okay. Next slide. Here, can you make out the difference between the ectocervix and the endocervix here? So this is the vagina. Okay. So here, this lowermost part of the cervix that is protruding into the vagina, that we'll be calling it as ectocervix. And this upper part, that will be the endocervix. So the innermost layer, I told you, that's the endometrium. Okay, made up of the simple columnar epithelium, underlying lamina propria. Okay, here the lamina propria has cervical glands. Okay, in the uterine cavity, what did we see? We saw the epithelium and the uterine glands. Okay, how are these cervical glands different from the uterine glands? They are much longer and branched tubular glands. And the mucus secreted by these glands, okay, the quantity and the consistency of the secretion is influenced by the ovarian hormones. Okay, and when the opening of the duct of these glands gets blocked, that leads to the formation of Nabothian cyst. Okay, so that will be the epithelium, the lamina propria with the cervical glands, and then here you'll have the cervical stroma, I told you, and then the connective tissue layer. What about the ectocervix? What will be the layers here? Okay, this part of the ectocervix, that is going to be protruding into the lumen of the vagina, influenced by the vaginal secretions, that has the stratified squamous epithelium. Okay, the epithelium of the ectocervix is stratified squamous epithelium. So if I take a section here, I'll see the stratified squamous epithelium. Okay, I'll see the cervical stroma, and again a layer of stratified squamous epithelium, isn't it? That's the one I'm going to show you in the next slide. This is the section, histological section of uterus. Can you see this? So that's the uterine cavity. Okay, I'll get my pointer. This is the uterine cavity. That's the endometrium, simple columnar endometrium. You can see the uterine glands, myometrium and perimetrium. Okay. This is the histological section of cervix. Okay. So here, what do you get to see? One second, my pointer. Yeah. So this is the cervical canal, isn't it? So this is the region of cervical canal. This is the endocervix, where you see the simple columnar epithelium. Okay. These are the cervical glands. Here you'll have the cervical stroma. This area where you see a thick epithelium, change in the epithelium, that's the stratified squamous epithelium of the ectocervix. Got it? So all this is going to be the ectocervix. If you take a section here, you'll see the stratified squamous epithelium of the ectocervix. This is the cervical stroma, the lamina propria, underlying lamina propria, cervical stroma. Again, another layer of stratified squamous epithelium. Okay. The most important point is the junction of the endocervix and the ectocervix, where there is abrupt change in the epithelium, that is called transformation zone. Okay, that's called the transformational zone, and that is the one which is the most common site of origin of carcinoma cervix. Okay, clear?